So, welcome to your stretch break today. I'm Caitlin. If you have a chair or a couch nice and close to, that would be ideal. We're going to do some lat stretching eventually. First, though, we are going to start on our back. Make sure you either have a mat or a carpet to lay on. Okay. So, I don't know about you guys, but my low back is really tight today. So we're going to start with a reverse scorpion. So lie on your back, lift that right leg, drop it across your body. Just breathe into it here. Let your shoulders come towards the ground. Let your spine relax. Breathe into any tightness. And then good, switch over to your other side. So left leg in air, drop it across your body. Wonderful. Going back and forth. We'll do about 3 or 4 each side. You can go on your own time. Perfect. Switching again. Good. We're going to go over again, dropping that right leg across. This time, bend your knee and drop it towards the ground instead of extending your foot. So you can get a little bit deeper stretch. Trying to keep both of your shoulders on the ground and your hips stacked. Wonderful. Switching sides. This will be our last one here. Dropping that knee across. Perfect. Lying flat on the ground. Try to pull your right knee in towards your chest. Give it a little pinch if you want to rotate your foot around. Get some movement. Perfect. Extend that leg. We're going to go to the other side. So pulling your left knee in. Give it a little pinch as well. Rotating your foot around. Get some movement through your ankle. Wonderful. We'll go back to our right leg. Extend it in the air. We're going to grab behind our leg, going into a hamstring stretch. So you can leave a very slight bend in your leg, pulling in towards your chest. Good. Then we're going to take that same leg, push it away, and pull in with your arms. So you feel a little bit of a stretch through your shoulders and a little bit more of an intense stretch through your hamstring. Again, adding in that movement through your ankle if you'd like. Wonderful. Relax it away. And we'll go up to our left side. Slight bend in that knee and pull in with your hands. Good. Pushing that leg away and pulling in with your arms. A little bit deeper stretch here. Adding in that rotation at the ankle. For me, I can feel a little bit more of it stretch throughout my calf when I do that, and I like it. It's good. Perfect. Next, we are going to sit up and we're going to go into a seated figure 4 stretch. So normally we lie on the ground or stand up. We're actually just going to take our right leg, lift in the air, and drop our ankle right over our opposite leg and sit up into it. So you can either lean into it here, or you can have your leg out a little bit forward and lean into it here. So use your arms to press you towards your legs. Keeping your back nice and straight. Feel a really nice stretch if you have your right leg bent in your right hip and glute. Wonderful. Lean out of it. And we're going to stay on that same side again, going back into it. Awesome. If you can get a little bit closer this round, go for it. And we'll go out of it and then we'll go one more time, right back into it. This time, if you want to work your foot up a little bit closer, see if you can get in a little bit deeper stretch into that right hip. Wonderful. Extend that leg and we're going to switch sides. So lifting that left leg up, putting your left ankle right over your right knee, and then coming in. So either leaning in and pushing with your arms or walking your foot in and leaning in. Good, relax out of it. We'll go back in 2 more times. So back in, see if you can push a little bit more with your arms. Feel a little bit deeper stretch throughout your hip and glute on the left side now. Wonderful, shake it out. We're going back in one more time. See if you can walk that foot up even closer for the last round. Perfect. You can put both feet on the ground. Next, if you have that couch or chair close to you, try to move to a position where you're right near that. So I have a box, so I'm going to bring that in. First, we're going to start in a kneeling position, putting both of our hands on our box, chair, or couch, and try to push through right onto it and drop your head right through your arms. Good. So you should feel a really nice stretch through your shoulders here. Come up and out of it, and then back down. This time, walk your fingertips further away. And you should start feeling a little bit of a stretch through your lats. Breathe into that position, and then walk your fingertips forward even more. Awesome. Come out of it again. We'll go back in again. This time we're going to lift our right arm and put it back behind our back, going deeper into our left side. So if you can walk your hands forward, you can feel a really nice stretch through your left lats. Good. We'll just keep our left hand up, come out of it, and then back down again. Play around with it, trying to feel the stretch either through your lats or through your shoulder. Depends on your hand position and how far you walk your hand out. Wonderful. Coming out of it, putting both hands on, coming back down to that position, lifting that left arm off, and then going a little bit lower into that right side. So first, trying to feel a nice stretch through your right shoulder. Good. Coming out of it, we'll come back down. And you're going to walk your fingertips forward to feel more of a stretch through your right lat. So you should feel it pull along your ribs and into your back. Wonderful. Coming out of it, we're going to do both arms at once, just one more time. So we're going down, letting your head drop through your arms, feeling your shoulders first, and then walk those fingertips out, feeling it in your lats. Wonderful. Good. You can move back to your original position. Next, You can either stay on your knees, might be able to go onto your sitting cross-legged, or you can stand for this next section. So we're gonna do some arm circles forward, really focusing on the angle of your shoulders in that rotation. If you feel a little wonky, trying to work through that full rotation here. Good, then we'll switch to going backwards. Good, we're gonna stretch across, nice shoulder stretch. And your other side. Perfect, we're gonna go into a tricep stretch next. So right arm up, bend that elbow, and left arm comes on the top, pressing down. Good, then we'll switch sides, left arm up, bend that elbow, pressing down. Wonderful. For this next section, you're either gonna wanna be on your knees or cross-legged. So if you're standing, sit down here. We're gonna take our left hand, put it on the ground, right arm up and over. Really nice stretch. And bring that right arm back behind your head as well. So you should feel a really good stretch through your shoulder, all through your ribs, and into your hip. Good, switching sides here. And we'll go back and forth, about 3 each side. Good. We're going to finish off with a couple of my favorites. So we're going to go into pigeon next. So start by going into a plank position here. Lift that right leg up and drop it under. Make sure your foot is all the way under and across. Both hips are pointed towards the ground and you're going to lean into it. So you can stay up as far as you need to, or if you can relax, try to breathe right into that tight hip and lower yourself further down. Good, focusing on your breath. We'll do 3 deep breaths in and out. Trying to get a little bit lower each time. Last one here. Wonderful. Tuck your toes under, press back up into that plank position. We're switching over to our left side. So left leg in the air, bring it under and across. And we're going down into your final position of the day, pigeon pose, left side. Three nice deep breaths here as well, trying to get a little bit lower, relaxing into that position. Good, one final breath. Wonderful, tuck your toes under, pressing back up into that plank position, and then coming to your knees. Nice job today. Thank you all for coming. If you can make it, come back at 1:20 for Yoga Sculpt. It's going to be a really great class, 40 minutes, and then we'll have more classes tomorrow. So thank you, everyone.